Yo, we're nailing it. Monty's got the charm. Jeff cracks a joke, it's never too disarmed. Sid's wild stories got us laughing all night. Tommy brings the ego, he's ready to ignite. From Hermitage, T and Winter crew you meet. Unpredictable choice, we're planting that seed. Gather around, folks, let the fun unfold. Four friends together, watch the magic be told. Nailing it, let's get the show on the road. With laughter and stories, let the good times explode.
And we are live. Am I starting this or y'all starting it?
Go ahead.
Me? Hey, welcome to the Nailin It Podcast here at... What are you shaking your head for?
Shouldn't you have started or decided that before you even started talking?
Well, y'all just, I thought it was your turn last time because anyway. Hey, my name is Monty Hicks 720 on Facebook. Thank you for joining the show.
Oh my God.
And now on to Tommy.
Hey, I'm Tommy. Nice to meet everybody. Nice to see you all out there again. Now on to Joe.
Hey, Jeff Owens, Facebook, Puff Mountain Valley, pretty much anything else. Sid, on to you.
Hi, my name is Sid, and this is not our first rodeo, unfortunately. Welcome back to our Nailin It Podcast, proudly sponsored by the Rusty Nail and our wonderful vendor, New Heights Brewery.
New Heights.
Thank you, New Heights Brewery. We appreciate you. We got
And
some
the
lovely
nail.
draft and cans specials every Tuesday night.
Today, I wanted to thank Monty for bringing us these EAP stress cards.
We'll definitely need them today.
Thank you, guest number one, for that.
Yes.
And back here at the Rusty Nail, 4054 Andrew Jackson Way.
Not Parkway.
Not Parkway. And Jeff, I believe you have some interesting topics written out in front of you, so I'll pass it over to you.
You know what? The first thing I want to do is let's talk about some 4th of July do's and don'ts that we learned after the fact.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
It's always after the fact, but keep going.
Yeah, I mean, because it's pretty vital that you learn them. But
I feel like it was already known before the fact.
Oh, yeah.
sometimes you should know these things before the fact.
should know.
But I'm going to start it off. My do is to wear clothing that you don't mind having holes possibly burnt in. Because if you're going to light fireworks,
What? Okay.
fireworks backfire sometimes.
Yeah.
Things,
It's facts.
sparks are sparks. They go wherever. Next thing. Don't get too drunk and try to pee in public with children around.
Why are you pointing that toward me? Why are you
Point towards anybody.
She did.
We didn't point.
Nobody pointed anything. Guilty consciences speak up. Is
Yeah.
all I'm going to say with that.
Alrighty
but
then.
That's how you get banned from school playgrounds.
that's how you get arrested
That's true. Yeah.
And almost
and
have
possibly beat up.
somebody whoop that ass.
This is what you don't do
Can I defend
on the
myself
4th of
that?
July.
No, you can't.
All right. Anybody else got some do's and don'ts for the 4th of July?
Hold on,
There
hold on.
is a defending.
How is there defending this?
I asked a police officer, can I use that porta potty? He said no.
Did
So
you use a porta
pulled
potty?
it out
No,
and
I
was it-
asked him. I said, hey, there's a porta potty. Can I use
That's
it?
what I asked. I said, did you use a porta potty?
No, because
Okay,
he
then.
said no.
What was the alternative?
Hold it.
a sign
Yeah.
in
right.
public
That's what he
with
said.
children.
Yeah. That.
Okay, so I'm still alive, and
Barely.
Yeah.
that happened a long, long time ago.
2 days, 3 days? Yeah, 3 days ago.
Anybody else
Why I
got
gotta
any
bring up old shit?
4th of July do's and don'ts?
Don't hold a firework closed fist.
Ooh, that's a great one. I never hold a firework closed fist. We're open fist for that.
Do you remember
matter.
that movie Butterfly Effect with Ashton Kutcher, and he
Yes.
puts
Yes.
like the fireworks? And I remember I was like little when I watched it. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. And as an adult now, I'm like, you know what? Don't ever put fireworks near your body, like ever. Like that's like mailbox, kid, CC's Pizza, next to Monty. Like don't ever do that. Like you never know what's gonna happen.
In Chicago, we used to have Roman candle wars. You ever
Yeah,
have
yeah.
one?
Oh, I've
Every
done
kid
that.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
I've
they're
gotten
not
hit.
quite as explosive.
Well, yeah, but
know,
it's
like-
still
Yeah, Roman
hitting-
candles are not that bad.
but it's still fun. It's still a firework. You're still getting lit on fire.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely still a firework.
You know almost what got lit? You for what you did.
Oh, no, he was pretty lit.
Oh yeah, I was.
He was
And
plenty lit.
Yeah.
He almost got lit up.
Yeah, that dad almost lit you up.
How are the fireworks?
You don't know.
They were fireworks?
He doesn't remember.
Monty,
didn't
Monty,
remember.
do you have any recollection of what happened?
Yes,
other
I
than-
remember what happened.
Yeah, I didn't even remember him. Is it because of you had a video?
Yeah, that too. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
It
remember
was a
that.
great day. Had great fun.
It was fun.
Interesting. It was a little walk.
A little
People
walk.
kept complaining. It was only 2.5 blocks.
About
It
you
was
peeing on the fence?
It was a block to the
It
light.
was just.
And it was another block
it was
to-
just under a mile.
Dude, time. I mean, you calculate it and like, okay, we're gonna
No, but
count steps.
Yeah.
GPS is a motherfucker though, ain't it?
All right. But yeah, you're young. What the hell?
I didn't complain. I
Okay.
was the first one back to the car. So
yeah, that's true.
what do you mean?
I was good. I do it
Yes,
almost.
but
I do it every
not
year.
everybody else was. And you gave the vaguest of directions. Oh yeah, we're just gonna go over this next hill. It's just this next bridge. When I already knew where we were going because the next bridge was the interstate. So what the hell are you watching there? What are you watching there from there?
Okay, we park on Shelby.
Uh-huh.
It's 2 blocks into Shelby, and then we park there and
You know what?
walk
You do know what a
to
city block
Shelby
is,
Street
right?
Bridge.
You know what a city
Yes,
block is?
yes.
That was 7 city blocks.
Was it really? Exactly.
I don't
it
care.
wasn't that far.
I don't care. Like I said, I was the first one. I was the first one back. So
anyway, I had fun.
could not care less.
Bottom line, we saw fireworks,
And it was hot as fuck.
and we were right up under them. If we would got closer,
If we went on the backside, we probably could have.
no, okay. Like where I normally am is
No.
on the Shelby Street
When I
Bridge.
say the backside, I mean the other side of the stadium where you can get to
Okay, yeah.
that statue or the
Gotcha.
sculpture. But we'd have probably burnt the fuck up because there was a fire right there.
A fire?
Oh yeah, nobody saw that, huh?
No, I didn't see
Yeah.
that. But anyway, what did y'all do for New Year's? Oh my God, for July 4th.
I worked. It was
Ouch.
fun. I was here till 8, went home and watched the fireworks with my daughter and went to bed. That was it.
You didn't shoot any
We watched it on
fireworks?
TV. She wanted to watch TV. She fell asleep like halfway through, but that's what she wanted. She said, will you watch the
Nobody
fireworks?
really
And I said,
shoots
"Yeah."
fireworks anymore.
Shit.
Yeah.
These people out in my neighborhood were shooting up to like 1 o'clock in the morning.
I didn't see very many around town at all.
Well, I guess
honestly.
I live close to Antioch, so that says a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
That was gunshots.
yeah, I was here to say you might not know what's the difference out there.
No, I live in Madison, and where I was. Like,
mean, that's
they were
pretty
shooting-
close to-
literally shooting fireworks off
That's
till
pretty
1 o'clock
close
in the
to
morning.
gunshot area as well.
Some, yeah.
So, anyways, Jeff,
Yes,
what
true.
else did you do on the 4th of July?
Wonder who the fuck this is. I'm sorry. What was the question again?
What else on the 4th of July?
We went to a cookout. That was all right. It wasn't terrible.
I had fun. My thing is, it was almost a neighborhood cookout. They sat in the house the whole time. I went to go make
Oh, yeah.
friends.
This guy, he makes friends with all the neighbors.
Yeah. Well, they were all black. You know, I could fit in.
Luckily, they didn't have a fence to be on.
Luckily, they didn't have any white women. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I was playing
New Heights is
cornhole
gonna
and
love
everything.
this, aren't they?
Yeah.
New Heights Brewery is gonna love this, Monty.
Because they watch every episode.
Yeah. So something funny happened to me. Jeff was kind enough to take me home on Saturday night drunk.
Oh yeah, I'm down to hear this
And
story.
You were drunk Saturday night?
yeah,
Yeah, I know,
that's
right?
crazy, right?
Do
yeah.
tell.
Yeah, it's one of those like a surprise, you know. So we went home and
No, we didn't go home.
well, Jeff dropped me off at home. I said, hang on. I went inside. My wife's like, what the fuck are you doing? I opened the garage. She's like, is someone breaking into the garage? I proceeded to load up all the extra food that I didn't want in our freezer. And I gave Jeff everything from hot chicken schnitzel to dino nuggets to that frozen yogurt yasso shit that no one likes. Yeah. So the next security camera footage was Jeff walking outside of our front lawn with like 10 boxes
Someone
worth
walking
of
down the
frozen
street
food.
with 10 boxes of frozen food. Like, the fuck
Yeah. Julie, if you're watching this, I'm really sorry.
Are you sure she's
Yeah,
not going to
I
yell
don't-
at you? No, she's going to be fine.
No, I got yelled at.
I'm pretty sure she's probably going to say something about all this food going.
No, I got yelled at when I crawled
my
into bed.
Yasso bars.
I got yelled at the next day. I got yelled at
least
when
it was the next day.
I got yelled at when I threw up drunkenly in the parking lot of a Sprouts earlier.
That'll do it.
later that day. So
They usually frown upon that in the
yeah.
Sprouts establishment.
Watching your hungover Chinese husband throw up outside of a Publix really isn't what you signed up to do in Hermitage.
I'm sure it's not.
But it's what I signed up to do. So
when you throw up, you go.
no.
I don't know. Never seen it. I've just never seen an Asian throw up, and I would just want to know.
Sid ever tell you his pronouns are I and ya?
It just sounds like you throwing up, but without all the consonants.
Oh my God, that was fun.
It's just like dropping chopsticks.
Like,
For some odd reason, that's a samurai sword.
No. S is a consonant, sir.
Street Fighter.
Go back to lettering letters.
Harukin.
A PF Chingle.
Oh, damn.
That's a good one.
So Jeff, again, thank you for taking me home that night.
You're welcome.
I hope you enjoyed the Dino Nuggets. The whole night I was like, man, I'm so excited.
He was trying.
I'm gonna give Jeff like
Dino Nuggets.
fucking 10 pounds worth of Dino Nuggets.
He's like, I got 10 pounds of Dino Nuggets.
Why do you have that?
Sid, you don't have any kids. What the fuck? That's what I'm saying. Why do you have 10 pounds of fucking Dino Nuggets? Oh no, man. We just bought them.
I'm prepared for when friends come over. So if people come over, I'm always prepared. No, seriously, asking it, I'm always prepared.
Oh no, he's always prepared.
People come over, I'm
he'll
like,
send you
I
home
got
with food.
Doritos, I got ice cream, I got food, I got Fritos, I can make a mashed potato pie.
So I guess that would bring me to the next question. Like, is this a problem that you just have with white friends that just send you home with food when you get them home drunk in the morning?
Tommy, do you send your friends home with food when you're drunk?
No.
Has anyone ever sent you home with food?
I'm not white, so I wouldn't know.
I can't say that, but yeah.
Okay.
I've been to like friends' house drunks and woke up at like people's. I don't know how I got it, but I'm like, yeah. I have to say that has happened.
I feel like all four of us.
Like I'm a starving poor kid, and I get up. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from?
Who fed me? What is this?
Well, I feel like if you're like one of these like giving people, you always want to like shower your friends in just random stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just like, Monty, I don't know if are you a giving type of friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gives a lot.
With gas money?
He gives them heartache, disappointment.
Hey, you know what, Monty?
White claws.
Next time the three of us,
eye rolls. He gives
he gives a lot of eye rolls.
He gives a lot of eye rolls and
eye rolls
handshakes.
and SA matches.
A lot of head rolls.
Etches.
What's the weirdest food you ever woke up to? Like you're drunk, but you wake up and there's like food at your house, and you're like, where did I get that? Not the other day. You know what I mean? Like, last time last time I was really trashed, the worst hangover I had was in Vegas. We woke up in our hotel room, and like it was so bad we couldn't move that we canceled our flight and booked an extra night. But we had 2 bottles of liquor, all these chips, Gatorades, and snacks in our room.
Yeah.
And we have no clue how we got them to our room. Like we were just like, but we were happy because it was Gatorade. We don't know where it came from, but we were just, and it was all this
Sounds
stuff.
like somebody DoorDashed.
So no, we didn't have DoorDash. But this was 6-7 years ago.
Okay.
So we're at the Flamingo, and we have no clue how it got there. But there was a plethora of snacks and liquor and Gatorade. So
Sounds like somebody ventured out.
I'm woken up in bed with plenty of food, like all scattered throughout the bed. Hamburger on my chest, chicken nuggets on the side, Taco Bell. So it's like, why is this food in my bed?
Like I woke up with crystal boxes laying next to me.
Yeah.
I already know
crystal boxes.
Like you wake up because you got a sack full and you just fell asleep while you're eating them.
Hey, Monty, hang on. Do you wake up alone with food in your bed, or do you wake up with other people in your bed?
You already know the answer to that question.
I think I know where this is going. I think I know exactly where this is going.
I
think I know it.
Are you covered in food, sir?
I have been.
Monty, I just picture Monty taking home some like random like 50-year-old from Scoreboard, getting like Taco Bell and crystals, and then it's like dumping it all over the bed.
Sharing a 10-piece nugget.
Yeah.
Come here, baby. Eat this 10-piece off my chest.
You want this nugget?
My God.
I got 2 more nuggets for you later.
You ready for this hot mustard?
That Crunchwrap Supreme must smell horrible at that point in time, right?
Oh, goodness.
I love it. Oh my God. Oh, she's gonna have to. I knew it.
I'm already pleased with where this is going. I'm very pleased with this. So one time, my thing is
band camp?
it was this situation. But I went home, and for some reason I don't know if it's like my genetics or my DNA. I just want to go home and cook random Asian food. So I'm like, what is wrong with me? My ancestors must be like, oh, wow, we come to America for this. So
does that mean rice and noodles?
No, it was okay, check this out. So we have ramen noodles, right? Mm-hmm. You boil or microwave the ramen noodles, and then you pan fry them with like hot sauce or like hot chili oil or flakes or whatever. And when you're doing this at like 4 a.m., I'm like, yeah, this is like a Chinese Waffle House, you motherfucker. And Julie's like, what are you doing, dude?
What are you doing? You was burnt down the house.
You saw it on you watching Master Chef while you're doing it?
Yeah.
Like you're getting judged by Gordon Ramsay. 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, no, and the thing is, like, I go to bed, I don't even eat the food, so it sits out, and there's like fruit flies.
Whoa. What do you mean you don't even eat the food?
I cook it.
So you just eat it and then go to bed?
Okay, I think the three of you guys have seen how hammered I get. Like, I'm like a whole different person drunk, right? I'm like so hammered. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna sound really good. I have like green onions, like chicken thighs mixed in with like the jalapenos, and then I'm like, I'm not even fucking hungry. I'll just fall asleep on the couch. And
so you didn't even put it up. You just didn't say fuck it.
I wake up and I'm like, why did I do this myself?
The worst is like I've made popcorn before, being drunk like at home because like, I want popcorn, and then you fall asleep and it's just like you spill the bowl on your fucking bed. Yeah. Like and you wake up. It's like what the?
Yeah. I've done that with multiple bowls.
Yeah, it's just like dang it.
Like a bowl in each hand.
Yeah.
You know what we should do one episode is talk about how much people underestimate how many Doritos they will eat when they're drunk. That whole party pack.
Or just
I'm telling you, it's just
eat. Period.
Just
Because I mean, it's
that whole party size bag.
It's easy to do
I
when
can
you're
pause
watching a
that
movie.
Okay, here's my question. Talking about Doritos.
Shoot.
Everybody eats the regular flavored nacho Doritos and Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch.
Spicy.
I've just now tried spicy. I've just now tried the Taco Supreme. But I like.
I wanted to like those, but they were okay.
They were just okay.
That's what I said.
But I like they have late night.
It did
they
taste.
have
It did taste kind of like the old school Doritos.
The
like
deli.
when they came out with the taco flavor.
Salsa verde.
The mustard ones, like they only do like
Really?
for
I've
like
heard
3
about the
weeks
mustard
out of the year.
ones. I
They
don't
do a
know if
ketchup and a mustard one.
I don't know if I've
They're
ever
so
had
the
that.
mustard ones are so fucking good. So good.
Oh yeah, because my thing is I want to go through and try more and more different flavors of Doritos.
There's the.
But it's
there's
hard to beat the main two, though, right?
There's a surprise
I try
Dorito
to
flavor.
stick with
The
the
one that's like
classics.
in like the tin foil. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a yellowish silver foil. Like it's like a surprise flavor. I've had that. What was the other one?
I've
That's
had
purple.
most of them.
There's a
Sweet
purple
chili.
bag.
Sweet onion or no?
Sweet chili.
Sweet chili, right? Sweet Thai chili, something like that.
I think it's just sweet chili.
Yeah.
Sweet spicy chili.
Yeah. But it really is hard to get like just regular and Cool Ranch. That's where you go.
Oh no, we picked up on that.
Oh my
We
god!
definitely picked up on that.
Speaking of tamales, do you like authentic like food truck tamales?
Yeah.
Like Mexican tamales.
Yeah.
I love tamales.
I think
I
about
like
that all the
food
time.
trucks in general.
Just
Honestly,
food trucks in general.
When I lived in Greenville, South Carolina, we had a guy named Ellie, and they called him like the mafia. He was Hispanic mafia, like boss of.
Was he really?
Greenville? Yeah. Like he came, like he walked across the river to come here, but he lived in Greenville. But he had this lady that would make us fresh tamales, and he would bring them to work. Like, yeah, it was like it wasn't his grandmother, but it was like an old grandmother in their neighborhood, and she would make fresh tamales, and he'd bring them to work, and they were so good.
You know what I think about all the time? That and the actual Mexican tortas, like the sandwiches, with like the bread and the carne asada with like the peppers and onions. I'm like, that's actually much better than like a Subway sandwich. You know?
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely.
What's your feeling?
Monty, when this show makes us money, you're gonna take us out to tortas, okay?
There's a TV show on HBO, well, HBO Max, whatever it's called, Max now, called Carnival Eats. You ever heard of that?
Oh, yeah.
They go around to different carnivals and they try
It's on the
different
Food
food.
Network before.
Yeah.
Even
They've got
the
Food
fair
Network
that's in Lebanon, what are they?
The Wilson County.
Wilson County.
It's now the.
They were on
county
there
fair.
twice.
Or they what?
They was on there twice.
That doesn't
One for
surprise me.
cupcakes. I'm like, the cupcakes
It's
are so
not
normal.
the state county thing. Is it the county fair or the state
No,
fair?
it's the state fair now.
It's the state fair now, right?
It is now the state fair.
It's a must do.
But yeah, they do
And
everything on that show.
They don't do alcohol anymore, right?
I
They
don't
didn't
know if
have
Not
they
on Carnival
do,
Eats.
but
They may have a
everybody
different
does
show.
anyway.
They
Oh,
don't.
you're talking about the
Yeah.
fair. My bad.
No,
yeah.
they don't do alcohol.
I don't know if
Really?
they do
I thought it
alcohol.
was- I thought it was
I don't know
beer.
if they do alcohol, but everybody does alcohol anyway.
That's
So-
true.
It's not really like it makes a
We got
difference.
pulled over one time.
You'll see some mini bottles laying
Just
on the ground.
once?
Just once?
Leaving the fair. Why?
Just.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't get pulled over, but I was in the car when it got pulled over. And we had the little airplane bottles. So, yeah, we got in trouble for that. Anyway, back to the main
The
subject.
fair.
No, since we are on the
Back to
subject
the
of
show.
foods, I've got one. So what's one food that you love that everyone else thinks is disgusting?
Spam.
I love spam.
I'll do
Spam
too.
is actually not bad.
I love
I've-
spam.
Fried spam.
Okay. You know what? Next time, because Monty will fall through on his cookie promise, I will bring us I got a whole box. We went to Costco.
Of spam.
We went to Costco and I saw like the
they had
like
the case?
the
He's drunk
Korean
giving away food
spicy
again.
spam.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so we got a whole case. We literally have a whole fucking case. And I opened it and I tried one and I'm like, oh, this isn't that great. And there's like 23 more boxes where that came from. So
Like viney sausages too.
yeah.
I will eat.
So
A
to
Vienna
me, when it comes to food, I think everybody should be poor and eat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think you
Have more
learn
respect.
how to have respect for food. But there's just little things like that people that grew up, they're like, I would never eat that. It's like poor people. I'm like, dude, that's some of the best stuff in the world.
So at my last job, I said something very unpopular, and it wasn't even racist. I said I love eating dry ramen because I've been poor as fuck before.
Okay.
And this gives me a whole valuation different on
That
like
takes
life.
me back to kids in grade school.
I had an Asian friend I was friends with, and he ate
You
it
have
raw.
other Asian friends?
I did, but now you only one.
Stop the podcast right now.
But no, he would try. He got me to try dry ramen. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
So I ate it. It
I
was
mean,
cool.
it
not
tasted
bad.
about the
So,
same. It's just
I
crunchy.
was eating dry ramen, and everyone at work's like, "Oh my god, Sid, why would you eat that?" I'm like, "Listen, like people are eating dry ramen in schools,
Hey.
in nurseries, in prison."
Hey,
Yeah.
people are wishing they
Interesting.
had dry ramen in some parts of Africa. Okay.
Yeah,
But eating poor though, like we did a thing one time. We had a party where it's like make your poor man's meal and bring it for everybody to try.
yeah.
And I did bologna boats. And bologna boats is like, when you cook a piece of bologna and it wraps up like a boat, and then you take instant mashed potatoes and you put it on it with a piece of cheese on
hey,
top.
you just gave me a wonderful.
Oh
we
my
should
God.
do. Hey,
Oh, no. Yeah.
Monty.
What in the hell?
Oh no.
But it's amazing. It's 2 fried pieces of bologna, and you scoop like instant mashed potatoes inside of it after it's
Like a
and then-
pierogi, but with
and-
bologna.
Well, but the bologna is like a
You're
boat.
an idiot, Monty.
When you cook bologna, it goes up like a boat.
It's a
You're an
bologna.
idiot.
It's a bologna.
But, like you take the cheese like American cheese and you put it in the oven and melt the cheese on top.
You heard what he said. You heard what he said.
Either way,
What are you
like,
talking about?
but that was like a really cool thing to do because it's like that meal you had
Yeah.
when you were a kid, because you didn't have money, but it was like fascinating. And bologna boats to me were so good.
Bologna sandwiches.
I don't like bologna.
We should do like a poor person party here one day.
Yeah.
No, seriously. Like,
And bring like your
we should do a poor person party here.
I agree.
Does that mean I get to wear my
everyone
mullet?
Here, I think most of our fan base and all of our friends have been poor at one point in their
Yeah.
lives.
Does that mean I get to wear
Right.
my mullet?
Yes.
Yes!
So hey, listen.
I'm
But
still
like a
poor.
potluck.
What are you talking
Yes.
about?
And
Oh,
you
no,
bring
we
a
know.
potluck,
I'm
and
saying.
you bring your favorite
I'm still
yeah.
poor.
A poor luck.
Yeah.
Poor luck.
I
Holy
agree.
fuck. That would be awesome.
I don't know if we could
poor luck
call it
dinner?
poor luck.
Well, the thing is, Monty wouldn't bring anything anyways.
Yeah, I don't know if you could.
No, that's not true. He always brings an appetite. It's not true at all.
Hey, you know what? I picture this poor luck And then Monty is going to bring to-go containers with nothing in them. And he's going to make his way out with containers. We're like, Monty, what'd you bring?
So you mean he's going to do his typical?
Yeah.
But that is a good idea.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I went over to somebody's house and I laughed because they had a sleeve of crackers next to the bed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I thought I was the only one that did that. No, everybody does that. So, yeah.
I've legit got a Tupperware of snacks.
Like, or do a Thanksgiving thing here, like the weekend
mini
before.
Oh, my God, that would be amazing.
Where everybody comes, but you have to bring that poor meal.
I had one
No
at one
turkey,
time.
nothing like that.
Double E's used to do that until people were like, "Oh,
Because they were poor.
that's literally their poor."
I just thought it was because they all started
Literally.
dying.
Yeah, they just started dying.
I mean, that is the only place.
Our guest base went down because people were dying.
That is literally the only place I have felt like I have ever needed a chaperone. Like I need to take my Graham out to go drink when I wanted to go and drink a beer at Double E. Hey, Mojo, you want to go get a beer at Double E? Come on.
So you know what's funny is
I got some little friends in there.
Me, Nick, a couple of other people, and we had some people from out of town. So they're not from like Tennessee, obviously. We walked into Double E's. Music fucking stopped. It was
That sounds about right.
like
That sounds about
old
right.
white people. All of them just like looked at me, and it was like, "You don't believe you ain't from around these parts here, boy."
Did you see a tumbleweed, or,
and
did you just hear dentures hit the floors?
I'm like,
It's like the 80s where the record
Yeah,
scratches and everything stops.
That's what I said.
like, I'm just here for the trash can nachos. I don't know what you're talking about, you know. And it's like, you know, you see that a lot here in Tennessee. Like Shooters, before I got acquainted with Shooters better, Lucky's for the longest time. Do you remember Lucky's down the highway?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's definitely a different look, sir. That was a look like, fuck you doing in here.
Yeah.
Lucky's used to be cool way back in the day.
But you also were dressed like a frat boy and not like
That's true. Yeah. Monty, I'm gonna need one of your Newsboy caps.
an Asian pride gangster.
no. I got
AZN.
Wait, I mean, if you did, you'd have probably fit in a lot more at Lucky's.
Start doing that.
I don't know if you want to. I'm just saying.
In related questions, Monty, are you a flip flop or a tennis shoe? I'm just kidding. I'm not using this.
Oh, he's definitely a flip flop. I've seen him flop a lot.
When
I've seen him flip too.
There you go.
Monty, when you eat
No,
a
I just meant
watermelon,
flip
do you
the
spit
script.
or swallow the seeds?
Really? Here's strange Monty fact. I really don't like watermelon. I will eat a cube or two, but I'm like,
What about the seeds, though?
Have you seen that? Have you seen that?
Paper or plastic? Come on.
seeds-
Have you seen that
seedless.
cartoon?
Hey, for our poor. What are you, a sprinkler?
It's the machine gun.
Hey, for our poor luck, someone will have to buy a watermelon. Not to make fun of Monty. No, just waterboard Monty with a watermelon and make him spit out seeds.
Just watermelon
no,
him.
not you.
Yes.
This is
Just
not a
watermelon.
volunteer
I'm so
job.
happy right now.
Watermelon is so gross.
don't
Yeah,
like
I'm not.
watermelon?
I'm not a real big fan of watermelon.
Can't stand it.
I don't think it has a whole lot of taste either.
Never liked it. Never ever.
Tastes like goodness.
I've seen people do watermelon sandwiches with like
Watermelon
cheese in the middle.
sandwiches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen so many things. I'm like,
Yeah,
I love fruit, but
that is
watermelon.
definitely an odd thing.
Poor man's meal. Watermelon
You know
and cheese.
what? Next time I have, next time Jeff, you and I can have Monty drop us off at our houses next time.
And what?
In,
and Anna Marie's gone.
and then I'm gonna be like, Monty, I need to open the garage. Come around back. I'll be like, surprise, 2 watermelons.
No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Shout outs. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being in the audience. I'm
yeah.
glad y'all got good seats. This is great that y'all are here.
All of you.
Y'all paid a lot of money to sit way up front. So I appreciate that. That is awesome. And everybody who's going to watch later on YouTube and Kick, and there you go.
Twitch, and OnlyFans, and
Facebook and all that stuff.
Thank you to New Heights Brewery again for being our
Absolutely.
sponsor. We appreciate y'all.
Thank you to the Watermelon Growers of America, and thank you to our friends and family.
Yes.
Thank you to our fan base. We appreciate you guys.
thank you to the Rusty Nail.
It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun.
Yo, we're nailing it. Monty's got the charm. Jeff cracks a joke, it's never too disarmed. Sid's wild stories got us laughing all night. Tommy brings the ego, he's ready to ignite. From Hermitage Hermitage, tea and winter crew you need. Unpredictable choice, we're planting that seed. Gather around folks, let the fun unfold. Four friends together, watch the magic be told. Nailing it, let's get the show on the road. With laughter and stories, let the good times explode. Yo, we're nailing it. Monty's got the charm. Jeff cracks a joke, it's never too disarmed. Sid's wild stories got us laughing all night. Tommy brings the ego, he's ready to ignite. From Hermitage, tea and winter crew you need. Unpredictable choice, we're planting that seed. Gather around folks, let the fun unfold. Four friends together, watch the magic be told. Nailing it, let's get the show on the road. With laughter and stories, let the good times explode.